Hello, welcome. This is first blog for the Java beginners. In this blog, I have covered pre-requirement, like if you are a non-technical person or you want to learn the Java, or if you are a Java developer or student, then you want to learn Java. Then first thing is that what requirement or whatever language like Java or any language you want to learn like Python or any language, then what is the requirement that I have covered in this first blog. So this is the Java first bytes for beginners. It's 1.0. So welcome, and first of all relax. If you want to learn any language or anything, first thing is you have to be a calm, and you have to relax so you can get or capture the new things, whatever. So let's start. First, I have got what is the requirement to learn any programming language. So first important thing is that you are curious about the learn. If you are not curious or anything like that type of things, then you don't learn. You will not never learn new things or whatever. You are in short you are interested to learn Java. Then it is good. First thing is that. Second thing is you must have a basic knowledge from which this technology is written. I mean, if you learn Java, then you must have knowledge of the C or C++, like basic knowledge, because Java is written by C or C++. So basic concepts are there, OOPS concept or any concept, like what is class, whatever, how written the methods, and what is the variables. So that type of things you have to know about the into the Java or C or C++. So basic knowledge about the C or C++, it's required. It's required. If you don't have any C or C++ related knowledge, then please refer first that things by YouTube or any other online, or do the Googles. Just simple things you have to learn. After that, you can come here and learn the Java. Then you have a clear idea about why you are learning this technology. Definitely this is the main important things. So right now so many students some developers also confused like which technology will survive into the future. You can say or what is the requirement into the future. Suppose right now into your syllabus, it's there is a lots of language you are learning. Suppose Java, Python, Android, and so many things like JavaScript and JS framework, all the things, React and Node and all the things. But main thing is that you know about the technology, like why you are learning, why it's popular, like that type of things you have to clear. Suppose you are learning Java, then you have a knowledge about where is this technology is used mainly, in which scenario or in which situation this technology is mostly worked. So these type of things you have a clear idea, because right now you are learning something which is very easy, and anyone will adopt that things, so it will not survive into the future, definitely. So that's why my first advice is that you have a clear idea about like whatever you are learning. That's the main point. And after, as I said, where this technology can be applied or already worked in the real world. Definitely, suppose you are a student and you are doing online payment and other things. So at that time, you have to see like which type of URL here uh, generated. It's anything like JSP or anything. But whenever payment gateway will becomes like you are doing the payment via the UPI and all the things, at that time Java will becomes into the features. So why Java comes? That type of question will be arising to the your mind. So that type of analysis we have to do before learning anything. Like whatever you are learning, PHP, Python, Java, any language, but that type of impact or that type of analysis we have to do before learning any language. So that's at that doing that type of analysis. After that, you will clear okay, what I have to learn, what this technology will be giving me the output from the technology, whatever I will learn into the future. Yeah, definitely. And I have said how much stable is the future. Definitely, like you have clear idea about that. Like today, I'm learning these things, and after 6 months, the technology will be not worked or not used into the um, market. So it will not good for any learner. So that's why I'm telling you, like you have a clear idea about like how much stable this technology into the future. Then after, definitely, like today you are learning anything, any concept like technology related or any non-technical things. So you have four main question comes into your mind, like why Java, what is Java first of all, why Java used, when we can use the Java, and where you use that type of things. You have more like whatever concept I am learning you, I will teach you. So these four things will be most important in your mind. Like if you want to learn anything, these four things will becomes into your mind. Like I'm telling you, like we are learning oops concept. So this four question will becomes into their mind. Why, what is oops, why oops, when we can apply oops, and where to use oops. Oops concept means object oriented programming concepts. Definitely, don't worry, if you don't have an idea, then we will cover this thing. Mm. Then after, like this, for all the things will be clear. After that, we will go to the technology related things. First, understand the installation process. If you are using PHP, if you are working on Python, if you are working on Java, if you want to learn Java and all the things, then you must have a knowledge about how to install all the things and why it's required. Like if suppose if you are using Java and you want to learn Java, then there is something like JDK or JRE you want to install. So where we can install that type of things, and after that we have to set up the environment variables and all the things. So as I have written 4W means why this environment we required, why we want to set up with all the things. Definitely, once these things will becomes into the, like clear into the mind, in your mind, then definitely this will help you properly. Without, after that you don't know, if you don't, if right now you are clear before learning anything, any technology, before learning particular coding related things, technical related things, and before that type of things clear, before that you have to understand this all the things. And whenever after that, whenever you are going to the interview room or anywhere, so if you have clear idea about that things, then you don't need to read before the interview, because you know already, like why we are setting environment variable and all the things. So definitely, before starting any new things or any particular technology, you have to understand the process of installation. Definitely, like whatever you are using ID and anything. So this is the most important, as I know. Yeah. Then after, suppose you are learning any technology, then you have a clear, you have no, you know that which professional website or professional website is providing this type of downloads or package and .exe files and all the things. So suppose you are using Java and you learn to Java, then there is a Oracle.com, because this is the owner of the Java right now. So this is the main professional site. Here you can see all the updates of the Java. Here you can download all the new version of the JDK and all the things. Whatever you are not clear about the Java concept, then you can go to the this website and find the any concept. And there is basically like a basic, what is the there is a, as I said, there is a clear concept are there into this language, but it is written at a high level. So from the beginner, this should not work for you exactly. After you are complete all the things and you are fluent into the Java, then you can go there and you can understand. But right now you can't understand, because there is a high level language they have written. It is very tough. So we will filter that things, and we will write simple into the simple language over this blog. And it is good for me or for you also to understand the concept. After that, uh, definitely, I have written into the board. if you are learner and beginners into the any technology like PHP, Java, Python, anything, you must have to use Notepad plus plus or CMD, because CMD means command prompt. If you are writing any one line of code, then you have clear idea. Like if you need to remember that things, like if you are working on Java, and we are first thing is you write importing, or we are creating class like public class and class name. So if you are creating any class, then you have a clear idea like I want to write these three words: public, class, and class name, right? So I recommended you to use Notepad plus plus into the starting, and after that you can use any IDE. But into the first initial level, you have to use Notepad plus plus, and for compilation and execution, you can use CMD. And there is a two or three commands you require. It is very simple: Java C and Java. For execution, you can use Java, and for compilation, you can use Java C. Um, what I've written. Yeah, here I recommend to use Notepad Plus, because you want to understand the Java, you must have remember the inbuilt classes exactly. You have to remember the inbuilt classes, like which class is where located, actually which class methods are there, because into the IDE you can do the control and space, and all the things will becomes. But after some times, or after during the interview, someone will ask you like which method comes from the which class, and which method have how many parameters, which method is override into the inbuilt into from the Java. So at that time you will be confused. So I recommended you to use Notepad plus plus. Definitely you can do Google, and see see the code of the whatever you don't know. But definitely you have to write that code into the Notepad. Don't use the IDE. So I recommended you. After that, yeah, then after, if you have written any single word of code, then you must have clear idea what that why you have written it exactly. Like as I have said, first line is public class class name, right? Like we will start the Java and creating the class. Then first line is public class class name. So you have a clear idea about like what is the public, what is the class, and what is the class name. So there is I can say like there is so many keywords, inbuilt keywords, which is provided by Java, and so many packages, so many classes, so many methods. But whenever you are writing single line of code, a single line of code, not single line of code, but no, a single word of the code, like public. So why we have written the public, like that type of analysis we have to do, or you have to do from your side. Also I will help you, and I will give the hit, but you have to practice daily. Like I will give you one program, and I will say you like you have to modify that particular program. So single line of word, you know like why I have written this keyword, and what is the main advantage, or what is the main mechanism, and what is the use case of that particular keyword into the Java. So that type of things you have to do. After that, like once above all the things are clear, then congratulations, yeah, you are ready to learn Java and any programming language. Definitely, like this points are clear. After that, you can you can learn any programming language, not Java only, because all the things are worked on the like you can say. Today, someone will ask me like which language I have to learn, which framework I have to learn. Whenever comes a student or any person comes to me, I will only suggest that there is no any language or no any particular things you have to learn. You have to clear all the concept. Like suppose you have to learn Python, then uh, and even I have a knowledge of the Java, but right now I have to learn Python. So I have all the knowledge of the ops concept, like object oriented programming concept, and whatever the syntax for the for loop, while whatever loops, and what is the condition. So I know the syntax. We have to learn the syntax and concept. If you have a clear syntax and concept of the particular language or particular technology, then you can adopt any language within a 1 month. I can challenge you, within a 1 month you can learn Java, Python, whatever framework. Same as if you want to learn any programming language, so first do learn any C or C++. This is the basic requirement. After that you can move to the Java or Python. I recommended you to learn Java, because Java is everybody says it's a stuff. Definitely it's a stuff compared to Python or PHP. But Right now I can say I have 10 years of experience, and never I have never feel like there is a some non requirement, or there is a what we can say layoff, and all the things are happening right now. But if you are learning something stop, then it will be survive definitely. You can understand my clear point. uh, if you are learn Python, then you can't move to the Java. I can say easily you can, but definitely it's not easy to move to the Java. But once you will learn the Java, you can go anywhere, I can say. Like Python, PHP, even you can work on um, Angular, or like any JS framework like Node, React, anything, right? But you have clear concept of the Java only. That's why I'm telling you. First thing is that learn OOPS concept they properly, and then we can move to the any programming language. So it's not dependent, like syntax and concept are not dependent to the any particular language. So it's independent, definitely we can say. So you have to clear all the concept, particular language, and all the syntax, how it's written. Because right now you are writing any for loop or if condition into the Java, so definitely it is same into the Python. Something will be different, but syntax will be same. So that's the thing. That's all from my side. Definitely, we will release the 1.1. In that blog. We will cover the installation process as well as environment variable setup, and simple basic concept of the Java we will cover. That's all from my side. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks.